Hey everyone, this is your girl Janae Michelle from This Curvy Girl's Life, and if you want to see how I achieve this all drugstore makeup look, 100% everything I used on my face came from the drugstore. If you want to see how I achieve this look, then please stay tuned. So this is going to be kind of a talk through since it is all drugstore. So I'm going to be starting off by priming my face with the MILANI Prime Perfection Face Primer, the hydrating and pore minimizing. I did pick this up a while ago. I think I did a little too much. Let's go ahead and do our brows. And so for my next drugstore product, I'm actually using the NYX eye pencil in dark brown. So then I want to take my pencil and line, just kind of line the shape. And then I go on top as well. And then I go in and then I just lightly kind of feel. So then I'm going to take an angled brush. So it's going to take just a small angled brush. This is actually the MAC 263 brush. And then I'm going to go into what I'm going to use later as my contour palette. This is the Black Radiance Pressed Powder in Ebony. And so I'm actually going to take this color and then kind of just fill in the brows. I'm going to go in with the NYX Proof It eyeshadow primer. To go in with my Pro Conceal, the LA Girl Pro Conceal, and this one is in the color Chestnut. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit on the back of my hand, and then I'm going to get the flat definer E15, and I've already kind of just warmed it up slightly on my hand by moving it around. Now I'm going to grab some of the product and let's clean up our brows. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with the Brow Stylist Plumper by L'Oreal. This one does give a little bit of color, but I feel like when I put this on my brows, they literally are going to stay wherever I leave them. So now I'm going to go back in with the LA Girl Pro Conceal in Chestnut, except for this time I am going to go ahead and conceal under my eyes and take that also to my lid. And because I don't want to crease or anything, I am going to set this, but I'm going to set it with a deluxe finishing powder by Black Opal, and this is in the color 05 Deep. I am going to be using my e.l.f. small tapered brush. I'm just going to take a little bit of product. And now we can dip into our shadows, going into my NYX AVANT Pop palette, and I was actually thinking about dipping into this color. That's my plan, but I am going to use this kind of milk chocolate brown as a transition color. So I'm using a Sigma tapered brush. I believe that's E40. I'm not gonna lie, it's rubbing off, so I could be wrong. So now I'm gonna go into this kind of mauve color, and I'm gonna just dip the very end of my brush, and I'm actually going to use that color on the out, so just kind of help blend out that chocolate brown. Now I want to dip into that purple color. I'm going to really layer this on my lid. So this is, I think, a BH Cosmetics brush. It really doesn't have a name. It's the BR-C-NO2, so maybe number 2. So BR-C number 2. It's just kind of a small angled fluffy brush, but it's great for kind of packing on color on the lid. So we're going to dip into that really pretty purple. So now I'm going back in with my blending brush. I'm going to go dip back into that chocolate brown, and then I'm going to start to just blend that out. So now I'm going to jump into, this is the Nudes palette by Maybelline, and I'm going to dip into this black, but I'm going to keep it very light-handed. I'm not going to dip too dark. I'm going to go back to my NYX palette. Now I want to highlight the corner and then just kind of bring that out just a little bit. This is the Chic Cosmetics, and this is their Chiseled Mini Smudger. I'm going to go into this kind of pinkish champagne color. Using the Maybelline Eye Studio Cream Liner in Black is Black. I'm going to use, this is a Sonia Kesha little angled brush. Okay, so I have on lashes, and these are the Cocoa Lashes in Goddess. I'm actually going to be using the MILANI Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation. If you guys have not seen my first impressions video, I will put that right here so you guys can check out the MILANI brand. So yes, this is the MILANI 2-in-1. This is in the color 14, which is golden toffee. So I think I'm going to use my BH Cosmetics flat brush. To set my MILANI foundation, I'm actually going to use my Fit Me Maybelline 360. This is the Mocha Pressed Powder. So now going back to my Black Radiance pressed powder in Ebony, I am going to do a little bit of contouring, and I'm using a MAC 109 brush for this. And this color is like very subtle, like you can barely see it. If you want to contour the nose, I'm using my same brush. I just squeeze it a little bit. So now for blush, I'm using the Wet n Wild Color Icon in Mellow Wine. And I just say all of my ladies of color, like I think any lady could rock this. It's just such a pretty color, like I love it. So I'm going to be using a BH Cosmetics like angled brush. You guys have seen me holding this up quite a bit. So this is another drugstore brand. This is technically considered a drugstore brand, I guess, in other countries. This is the Sleek Cosmetics makeup. This is the pressed powder, and this is in the color Wood Smoke. And I'm going to use my same brush I always do, and that is the e.l.f. complexion brush, which I love this brush. For a highlight, I chose this MILANI TANTASTIC face and body baked bronzer. I don't know if this camera is really doing this justice. Can y'all, like, can you see that? Like, I'm going to highlight with this, and I'm going to use my Eco Tools fan brush. Let's actually go ahead and finish out the eyes. So for my bottom lashes, I'm going to use the waterproof, the Falsies Big Lash. And then I'm going to go into the upper lash side and just meld my lashes together. So now I'm going to use the NYX Espresso lip liner. I am actually going to be wearing the Katy Perry CoverGirl Katy Cat Matte, and this is in the color Maroon Meow. And to set our face, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible Makeup Extender Setting Spray. So that's it for my drugstore makeup look. If you want to check out any of these products, I'll have all of them listed below. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to give me a big thumbs up, and be sure to subscribe to our channel if you aren't already subscribed, so that you can stay in the loop of what's going on over here. So thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, deuces.